y'all, welcome back to another episode of SipNReview. My name is Chantel, and today I will be doing a review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13, and I will be doing episodes 1 and 2. So guys, let's get started. Excuse me. So the episode started out with the ladies protesting for Black Lives Matter, and Cynthia said that she's happy to be back in ATL at Lake Valley. And Candy, girl, TMI. So it was just TMI, honey. I did not want that visual. She was talking about how she likes the way her husband gives her the oral business. Yuck. But anyway, we all have gained weight. The girls were talking about how they gained weight during quarantine, and I sincerely feel you on that, honey. So Marlo pulled up, and she had on her mask, and she had a tape measure. She's measuring the distance, making sure that was 6 feet. Girl, I do not blame her. You got to be extra careful in these streets during this time. So Kenya was talking about how she gained weight as well, and Kenya was talking about what she's going through with Mark, and I'm like, girl, I couldn't believe that Kenya was still with him. Like, I was thinking by the time this show, the new season started, she would have got rid of him, okay? Because he always did treat her like shit, and I don't understand why she's putting up with his stuff. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. She has all her stuff together. Like, you don't even have to deal with, actually, you don't even need a man, frankly. You will be okay. You know, there's few women that feels like they can't make it without a man. You don't need him to validate you, and I say this all of the time. You came in this world by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself, okay? So don't nobody have time for that BS. They've been separated for over 10 months, and if you appear weak to someone, they will take full advantage of you, walk all over you. And also, there's a way to let someone know that they've hurt you without getting physical and flip, okay? Because she's talking about how bad he treats her. You know, he treats her really bad, and he talks to her all types of way. You know, he makes her feel really low. You know, he affects her confidence that she has for herself. So this is why I said the things that I said about not having to put up with anyone's shit. I don't care who he is. Who she may be, whatever the case may be. You do not have to let anyone treat you a certain way, okay? Love yourself first, and that's just my motto. So the lawyer told Kenya, right, his failures is not yours. Clearly, it's not yours. I know they say for better, for worse, but damn, how worse it gotta get before you realize that it's not working. You know, that I feel like people take that word for worse, and they feel like, oh, I gotta put up with his stuff because it's for worse. It does not mean that you have to stay there and tolerate the BS. You don't have to let someone mistreat you. You don't have to let no one put their hands on you. Whatever it is, there's ways to abuse a person that is not physical, okay? It could be mental, verbal. There's multiple ways to abuse someone. You pretty much don't have to put up with it. So she said she was depressed, and she was eating a lot of food for comfort. Let me tell you, girl, that doggone hunt. Let his ass go today. Start off by pampering yourself. Treat yourself to a mommy day, and get your life, okay? Set time aside to plan your return back to your old self. Okay, the time where you looked better and you took better care of yourself than what, you know, you did before you met him. You know, you so busy taking care of him and the baby that you forgot all about yourself. You know, your daughter sees she's excluded, and I'm not talking about her because she does need her mother. Also, she needs her mother to be well, mentally well, physically well, all of the above. Like I said, get your life back together, okay? And to that time, that place of where you love yourself. So moving on from that, meanwhile, Riley's dad, Candace, was talking about how he owes back child support of $100K, and she says he's riding around a Bentley, styling and profiling. Meanwhile, he owes $100K in child support. Shaking my head. So Candy and Ty, they're opening up another restaurant, a steakhouse, and they are both business-minded individuals, guys. You already know, every time we watch the show, Candy and her husband, they always thinking of ways to make some money, and I'm loving it. So, guys, know that I live in ATL. I have never eaten that old lady game. Ain't that something? I've never eaten there. Maybe because I cook my own food, and that's just something I love to do. You guys already know I have my own cooking channel, Chantel's Home Cooking, and I also went to school for culinary arts. So I don't know why I just have not had a chance to stop by, but one day after all this stuff is over, I just may go there, you know, check them out. You know, my sister and I will see. So Kenya, let's move on to the review, episode 2. So we talk about Kenya, Cynthia, and Latoya. You guys know Latoya is a YouTuber. So the ladies were out sitting on the porch at Kenya's house, right? Yeah. So, and they was having a disgusting conversation. I said, ugh, okay, no one likes it funky, okay? So the ladies are talking about dating Trinidadian men. And I beg to differ. Kenya, you're not a good judge of character, girlfriend. So Latoya is discussing file divorce, and Kenya is discussing file divorce again. And like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. At Portia's house, now we're at Portia's house where Portia's daughter, she's a beautiful little girl. And it's really making me want a daughter so bad, guys. I would love to have my own kid eventually. Especially a little mini me. So Portia, they were showing was the scene, I'm sorry, where Portia was out protesting for Breonna Taylor, and it was really good to see Portia's doing that, and I see that she's following her grandfather's footsteps. So we get to the part where Drew was introduced. She's Cynthia's friend. I see a few people on here that has replaced Nene. Drew's daughter Naya is a cute little girl as well. Excuse me, I don't know why this show is testing me, y'all. You see how they're showing all these scenes with the cute little girls? Shaking my head. So now it's time for Riley's graduation. Congratulations, Riley. So happy that she got to have an actual graduation, because when I graduated, I had to have a virtual graduation. So maybe we'll get to walk across the stage next year, hopefully. So Todd gave Riley a rack of cash for her graduation, and I wish someone would give me a rack to pay all these damn student loans. Shaking my head. So the girls are at Portia's house. Toya is throwing slick shade, and Cynthia said that she better slow her roll. Y'all, Cynthia feeling a little salty now. She don't like Toya with that little slick shade that she's throwing, and you know Cynthia tell her something. So Kenya said that Marlo fell off of her fashion, and Latoya used to be a stripper. And what the lesbian is going on? Kenya and Latoya, you saw how they were acting with one another? I was like, what? Okay then. So, Kenya called Drew a stray. That was not nice. And Latoya cut Drew off while she was talking. So, of course, Drew did not like that. No one would like that if they're talking and you cut them off while they're speaking. So, let's move on to Toya. And it appears that Toya's already getting off people's bad side on the first day of this show. Marlo is still having cat fights with Kenya. That is still going on. They still don't like one another. Two Aquariuses are definitely bumping heads. And Marlo said that Kenya can't keep a man if Jesus paid her to. Wow. Now that was a whole lot of shade. So the men, Drew's husband Ralph and Cynthia's fiance, they both are out on the deck discussing what he's going through at home because his the mother-in-law, whatever, is living with them, and it's driving him crazy. So he leaves the house for days. Ralph told Drew that he wanted a divorce before leaving the house for 3 days. So he's really not happy at home. So we get to the scene where Ralph, he's trying to make up for leaving his wife for 3 days without telling her anything about where he was going after they had an argument. So, and she was saying that, Drew was saying that she wanted to have like the 7-year marriage celebration, and he said that he didn't want to do that. I'm thinking maybe she's talking about having another wedding, getting married again this 7th year, or whatever. So their discussion that they were having was about when he went to marriage counseling. And I don't know, bro, that's real crazy to me. So you just left your wife without telling her where you was going because you got upset. You left the house for 3 days, no call, no show. She didn't know if you were dead or alive. You have kids at home. You know, not to mention your mother was worried sick about you as well. I'm sure the whole family was worried sick about you. So I think that was not cool at all for him to do such a thing. I understand you need to get away and, you know, take some time out for yourself, but still let someone know where you're going. So Ralph, he said that he went to Tampa after his wife asked him several times. He finally let her know where he went. And so Ralph has cameras all over the house. Come to find out, the wife discovered that he had cameras all over the house. So, excuse me, he was at the house watching them the entire time while he's sitting back, kicked back on the beach in Tampa. Who knows if he was by himself or with another woman. So he basically lied to his wife, and she feels like he lied to her about everything. Shaking my head. So it looks like there's going to be some drama between the two of them. If they're already having a rocky relationship, this show just may cause their marriage to end. You know what they say about reality shows and marriages, especially if you're already having problems. So guys, that's the end of my commentary, and I will see you guys on the next episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13 review. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, share, comment down below, and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. And I will see you on my next commentary. Thank you for watching, and you all have a blessed day. Bye now.